Angel Reese just got humiliated by basketball experts, and her fiery reaction is shocking everyone. In this video, we break down the heated moment, what led to her outburst, and how it's rocking the basketball world. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications if you want to ensure that you don't miss any future updates like this.
She's the monster in WNBA and women's basketball, period. I think she's the best in the business.
And I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times.
Angel Reese was just completely humiliated by basketball experts. And they're not just spitting words for fun, they've received their receipts. If you thought this was just random criticism, think again. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was sitting back, letting her game do the talking, while folks like Angel and even Cheryl Swoops think Caitlin's got nothing to say. However, it is not because she lacks the ability to express herself. She really doesn't have time for that sort of crap. That's when the analysts, the true professionals who have spent years honing their skills, step in.
This ain't college.
Right.
You can't run rough shut off with these guys.
And honestly, if Angel had spent as much time honing her skills as she does running her mouth, she could have surpassed Caitlin. But now, she's out here trash talking instead of improving her game. Priorities right.
Some of it was excessive. Death threats, really? She didn't deserve that. The constant and continuous vitriol, she didn't deserve all that.
Look, we all know why this beef is scorching more than ever. It's the traditional story of two rookies, but let's get real, they only have one thing in common, the phrase rookie. These two are taking entirely different paths. Angel's stats are undeniably impressive, and she definitely holds her own on the court. But Caitlin, oh no, she's not just playing the game. She is taking full responsibility. Each time she steps onto the court, it's as if she's holding a workshop on how to completely dominate the competition. Caitlin isn't simply shattering records, she is turning them into dust.
She's the monster in WNBA and women's basketball, period. I think she's the best in the business.
And that's where the drama begins. There are angels out here who work hard and come prepared to play. But no matter what she accomplishes, Caitlin is the one who makes all the headlines. It has to sting, right? Imagine working hard while someone else takes all of the attention. But here's the cold, hard reality. Caitlin isn't in the spotlight because she's a media darling or because she was lucky. No, she has earned it. Angel cannot digest it.
There's jealousy there. I certainly see that with her. I don't know about the league, but I do think that she's benefited. The WNBA has benefited from Caitlin Clark.
Every game, Caitlin is out there grinding, hustling, and proving that putting in the hours pays off. And that's what's driving Angel crazy. Angel's good, without a question. However, Caitlin is going above and beyond. Let's not pretend Caitlin awoke one day with superhuman basketball abilities. This girl has been working tirelessly for years. She isn't only naturally gifted. She has diligently practiced and perfected her profession. And you know what? You can't hate on that. Well, you can. However, it will not improve your appearance. And it will not affect the reality that Caitlin is out there winning like nobody's business.
WNBA just doesn't like Caitlin Clark. They're all envious of her. Everything that she gets. Like, I understand there's all these storylines here. I try to keep it to what I see on the floor.
While Angel Reese is visibly frustrated and caught up in the drama, Caitlin Clark is busy smashing records without even batting an eye. It's almost comical. Angel's throwing shade, getting wound up, but Caitlin is just locked in, letting her game do the talking. The jealousy is clear, but it's more of a distraction than anything. Caitlin is all about results, and her performance speaks louder than words.
Kennedy Carter hip checking her, I would have ejected her from the game. It's not a basketball play. Is it physical? Yes. Does Caitlin flop? Yes. Are they tired of seeing that where you draw these fouls in college, you're not going to get those in the WNBA? All of that.
Oh, and let's not forget, it's not just Angel throwing shade. Caitlin's got haters in all corners. Take Candace Carter, for example, who's been vocal with her criticism. It appears that the more Caitlin succeeds, the more people emerge out of the woodwork to criticize her. Why? Because when someone dominates like Caitlyn does, it ruffles some feathers. But does Caitlyn care? Not a chance. It's almost as if the more hate she receives, the harder she plays on the court. It's like fuel for her fire.
She is a star, and Angel Reese is to be completely believed that there's no hate, they both get along, they're cool with each other, they're high-end competitors, etc., etc. But you've known they were coming for you when you were waving your hands in your face to mock Caitlin Clark when you were beating her for the national championship. And you also are old enough to know that in this society, whether they want to admit it or not,
Angel Reese's jealousy of Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise is more than just a gossip. It's almost boiling over at this point. Everyone has been seeing it happen for a time now. Yeah, Angels are making plays, getting buckets, and doing their thing on the field. But here's the difficulty. She's more concerned with Caitlyn's fame than with her own game. Like every time Caitlyn's name appears in the news, Angel's eye twitches with irritation. Angel believes she deserves to be sitting at the same top table, receiving the same degree of attention. She's not staying quiet about it either. But here's the kicker. It's not like Angel was overlooked. She has her own fan base. She's creating waves and earning her fair share of media attention. The real problem?
And Angel Reese is stirring this up. So while she doesn't, Angel Reese always comes off as the victim.
Angel just can't help being a victim. Meanwhile, Caitlyn is just operating in a different stratosphere. Meanwhile, Angel is working hard. Caitlyn is breaking records as if it were nothing. Instead of embracing it as motivation to work harder, Angel became obsessed with why the spotlight was not shining as brightly on her. To be honest, the jealousy has gone beyond what might be described as friendly competition. It's becoming bizarrely compulsive. When Angel hears Caitlyn's name, she acts as if someone has kicked her pet.
Everybody's not going to be at the same talent level, but I'm saying that Caitlin Clark has just caught the attention of the world. She might be right now, maybe her and Simone Biles, the most visible women athletes in the world right now.
Remember the interview Angel did on July 15th, 2024? Oh, she went in and threw all kinds of shade at Caitlyn. She felt that the media was insulting her by relentlessly boosting Caitlyn. But here's the deal. The media is not picking favorites. Caitlyn is consistently delivering performances that are impossible to ignore. That same week, Caitlyn scored 35 points and dished out 11 assists against the Dallas Wings. You can't just ignore that. The media is not showing contempt. Caitlyn is simply making it impossible to ignore her. She isn't out here looking for compliments. It's a natural side effect of being so amazing.
Her supporters are saying is going to take over the league and is going to be the best player, or already is the best player that we've ever seen.
And Angel is frustrated. Oh, it won't remain buried. Everyone is catching on. It's almost impossible to mention Angel without bringing up Caitlyn. And, that is eating away at her. Take the Indiana Fever's game against the Las Vegas Aces on August 4th, 2024. Angel was virtually pursuing Caitlyn because she was so shaken. Throughout the game, she had multiple confrontations, got too violent, and even committed some ridiculous fouls. But Caitlyn, cool as a cucumber. She wrapped up the game with 28 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while Angel, she fouled out, managing only 12 points.
That have never paid attention to women's basketball ever, right? And so now they're having all these judgment. Oh my God, look what's happening to Caitlin Clark.
And this isn't a singular incident. After the Fever's victory over the Minnesota Lynx on July 27, 2024, Angel has been delivering these small doses to Caitlyn for months. Angel was compelled to criticize, saying, "Funny how some players are the center of attention even when there are other participants as well." Not overt, is it? Everyone knew who she was going for. However, despite Angel's attempts to be provocative, she only comes out as sour. It's not even necessary for Caitlyn to answer. More than any post-game interview could ever say, her play speaks for itself. Angel's remarks just seem resentful, yet she's rewriting the rookie record books. That's all for today's breakdown on Angel Reese's heated moment and how it compares to Caitlin Clark's unstoppable focus. What do you think? Was it just frustration? Or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.